Good morning, dear students. This is your science class, and today I will tell you science activity for your final term. So let's begin. So, the topic of your activity is states of matter. Students, do you have any idea about states of matter? What are states of matter? No worries, I'll tell you what are states of matter. There are three states of matter basically: solid, liquid, and gas. See this here? The first one, that is ice, is considered as solid because it is quite rigid. Then we have liquid, means things which can flow. And the third one is gas. Gas you all know, like in the form of vapors, in the form of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and many other gases, right? So let's discuss them one by one in detail. Now, first of all, the category is solid. What is a solid? A solid is that state of matter which has a fixed shape. For example, think about your pencil. Think about your pencil box. Think about your eraser. These things has what? Fixed shape, right? That is why they are considered as solid. Their particles are closer to each other. They are tightly packed. Okay? So the things which cannot be broken easily are considered as solids, right? They have fixed shape and fixed volume, and particles are closely packed. Fine. Now moving on to the next one is liquids. See these pictures: oil, water, blood, mercury, milk. These things are considered as liquids. Why? Because they have no fixed shape, right? Think about water. Does water have a fixed shape? Your answer will be no. Okay? So, liquid is that state of matter which has no fixed shape but a definite volume. I hope liquids are clear to you. Now, third category is of gases. See this picture of air, helium gas, ozone gas, you all know, then carbon dioxide here, and water vapor. Therefore, gas is third state of matter. It also has no fixed volume nor a fixed shape. Gas do not have any kind of fixed shape. So, the matter state of matter which has a fixed shape is only solids, right? Nor liquid and this gases. They are they do not have fixed shape. Okay. So basically, the thing which I have just told you is that there are three states of matter. First is solid, then liquid, and then gas. Now I will tell you about the arrangement of particles in these states of matter. You all know, students, that a particular matter in this universe is always made up of a tiny particle. That tiny particles are known as atoms, molecules, and ions, right? We will discuss about these atoms and molecules in our higher classes, but here what we have to show is the arrangement of particles. See these balls. See this? Solid. These particles, think about these particles. In solid, students, these particles are closely packed, means they do not have a large space between them. I'll tell you how. Then look at the picture of liquid. You can see spaces between the particles, but in solid there is no such space, fine, right? Now see this and come to the picture of gas. You can see the particles are quite away from each other. There is large space between the particles. So this is the basic thing which we are going to show in our activity, right? We are going to show the arrangement of particles, that is these particles in solid, liquid, and gas, with the help of buttons. Okay, so I think these things are clear to you. Now moving on to the activity part. First of all, you have to take a drawing sheet or a kind of chart paper, okay, plain sheet. then your eraser, pencil and your scale. Then you have to draw some images, but before that you also require some of the buttons according to your wish. Means the object which you are going to draw, accordingly you can choose your colors, right? So these are the buttons, and you can also use bindis, you know, bindis which women used to put on their forehead. So that is kind of bindis you can use. Now you have to draw images like this. First of all, the title of your activity is the states of matter. Then bottom part is showing the states: solid, liquid and gas, right? In the solid part, students, look at here, I have drawn an apple, right? If you want, you can draw mango, you can draw your book, you can draw a pencil also. So whatever thing you want, you can draw, but that should be nice, okay? Then in the liquid part, I have shown here is a container which contains some kind of liquid. I'll show you. And here is a balloon. Balloon is a representation of gas. You can also draw some other thing if you want, okay, based upon your thinking and your ideas. After that, what we have to do, we just color it out. This is the way in which I have colored it. If you want different colors, you can also use that, okay? Then what we have to do, we have to take our buttons, right? In that particular part, first of all, for the apple, I have chosen these red buttons, and then I will put it on the shape, and accordingly I will put these buttons very close to each other, okay, so that there will be no space left. Now see how. See this picture like these, okay? You know, I have arranged the buttons closer to each other. Fine. In the next image, what you have to do? See this? This is the liquid part. In this, I have arranged the buttons quite away from each other. Means there should be a space. There should be space between the particles, okay? But in apple, I have arranged very closely. These are very closely packed. And then in the liquid, there should be particular space between the particles. I hope you have understood this thing. And now it's time for gaseous part. I have drawn this balloon, okay? So in the gas, you have seen that particles are quite away from each other. That is why I have left large space between the particles. This is the symbolization of what we call gas. In this way, students, you will complete this activity and send it to me before the 5th date. I hope this activity is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.